All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we give all praise to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Of course, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who taught us his truth. All right, this is Naaman.
Yahawah.
And Yahawah, all right, from DC camp. And today, we're going to talk about, as is common with most Jakes, I hope you can see that. All right, it says city sanitation worker contracted coronavirus despite all the precautions he took, which just goes to show you, all right, with Jake in general, it comes down to a lack of faith, all right, and who, all right, controls all this, all right, and it's not Dr. Fauci or any of these other Edomites with all these accolades, all right, from the Centers for Disease Control, so-called, and all these other so-called medical professionals that our people seem to put their trust in. All right. At the end of the day, that doesn't mean anything. You got anything that you want to start off with?
Okay, I'm going to go to Sirach 33, chapter 33 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
There shall no evil happen unto him that fear the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. See, it's saying that shows you that man fears the Lord. It says no evil will come to him.
Exactly. Come.
Like that. So these 2/3, man, they don't fear the Lord. They believe in a white Jesus.
There you go.
They believe in the government. They Republicans. They believe in a Democrat. They believe in voting and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They even believe in their woman and shit, man. They just Jake this backwards, man.
There you go.
They think this backwards and shit, man.
Exactly. And that's why we're doing this video on this topic, because at the end of the day, comes down to lack of faith and who is your power? Who is our power? And that's what we're trying out there week in and week out on the corners, trying to tell our people, all right? Because the door, however you want to put it, is closing, all right? Your window of opportunity is getting ready to be shut off completely, all right? This is, are you through with that out?
Yeah.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. It says, the Most High Yahawah killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. All right. So ultimately, it's in the hands of the Most High. This is another one. Since we're on this topic, Jake does not know who his power is. This is Proverbs 30 and 4. All right. And it says, who hath ascended up unto heaven or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Again, our people were given this plantation Christianity for a reason. All right. You take something out, you have to put something in to take its place. All right. They stripped us of our heritage. Ultimately, it was the Most High that did that. Jeremiah 17 and 4. But the tool by which he did that were these devils, these Edomites. All right. That's who he did. So stripped us, beat our heritage out of us, and instilled in us something else. And that something else was what? Christianity. His version. All right. So we've been praying to his God, his power, not ours. And we wondering why we keep getting our asses handed to us. All right. Let me get real quick, unless you have something.
Okay, I had a precept.
Go ahead.
Okay, Proverbs 16 and 4. The Most High has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
There you go.
That's this wicked generation.
Mm-hmm.
That's this wicked generation, see.
but chiefly he's going into Esau and these other nations, and the 2/3 also. But
yes.
they are the wicked. As when you get to Malachi, the first chapter, it tells you that, and there's a couple of other books in the Bible that go into that also. Anything else on that?
No, not right now.
All right. This is Psalms 68 and 20. It says, "He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto the Most High Yahawah, the Lord, belong the issues from death." All right. So it's the Most High. This individual, all right, in Baltimore, right up the road here, all right, thought he was doing everything he was told, and in his mind, because what? He trusted in this. Oh, can you get Isaiah 30 and 31? Isaiah chapters 30 and 31? Because he trusted in what? His oppressor. All right. So here he is thinking he's done everything. All right, they told me I had to do this. See, here's the thing, too, you got to remember. All right. These masks, they're nothing but placebos. Now, I'm sure we've heard about TB or tuberculosis. All right. And if you've ever seen a patient of that, they're constantly walking around with these masks on. All right. Now, tuberculosis is caused by bacteria. What they're saying, all right, that we're dealing with now is a virus. A bacteria is 1,000 times larger than a virus. So what does that tell you? Everybody running around here with these stupid ass masks on, they're really doing nothing. But like I said at the top, they're placebos. They're meant to make you feel like you're doing something when actually you're doing not a damn thing. And as far as distance, this 6 feet, if it was as infectious as they make it out to be, the distance would be closer to 30 feet apart. All right. And, everybody should be walking around with their own separate oxygen supply. I mean, there's all kinds of holes in this. All right. Anyway, it goes on to say, and they've been caught padding. Yeah, you could say padding the numbers. People have died. It's like every other mode of death is taking a back seat to coronavirus. You fall off a 40-story building, somehow coronavirus made its way in there as a cause. Go figure. Evidently, they have an agenda, and I think we know what it is. But people are tired of this. Their so-called normal way of life has been interrupted, and this has been done on purpose, all right? But like I said, it's getting warm out here, and the last part of May and the whole month of June, it should be very interesting because it's going to get warm, it's going to stay warm, and it's all the more reason for people to feel restless, and they want to get out in nature, so to speak. They don't want to be cooped up in their apartments, in their homes, whatever. So it should be very interesting, all right? It goes on to say also with this, it said, in addition to this guy, 35 members of the police department tested positive. Of those, 25 returned. 14 city firefighters tested positive, and they're back. All right? Stay your distance, wear your mask, etc., etc., etc. All right, this is one big psyop. It's like it's a dry run, a test for something else. All right, because you've heard also, I'm sure you have, that there's supposed to be a second wave of this, possibly this fall. That's all the more reason for me to believe this is just a test run. This is just to see how people are going to react. All right, because you got to consider they shut down everything. Sports, that's big money, whether it's on a collegiate level or pro level. What else have they shut down? All these, the good old boy sports, I call it, drag racing and NASCAR. things of that nature, professional bull riding, whatever have you, all that's shut down. All right, certain events. Now, I find it odd that they shut down Easter, St. Patrick's Day, you know, but they still found room to have a Mother's Day celebration. Goes to show you that Queen of Heaven spirit is still, wow. Of all the things to still go forth with, it's Mother's Day. This is, hold on a minute. This is going to be, as soon as I get it, hold on. This is Job chapter 33. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Salaki. Let's go to Hosea. Hosea chapter 6, verse 1. And it says, "Come and let us return unto the Most High Yahawah, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. He hath smitten, and he will bind us up." Because Jacob's still under the curses, even though it's winding down. And our punishment is almost over with. You know, it's what they call a paradigm shift. All right. As it says in the scriptures, he bringeth one down, he builds another one back up. All right. And this is our time to rise, and Esau is going down. And you better believe he's going to do everything in his power to try to prevent that. All right. Because you got to consider all the people you've, be polite, screwed over on your way to the top. Guess what? On your way down, guess who you gonna see on the way down? You know? Anything that you
Well, okay, I got a precept.
Go ahead.
That's what you were saying. Okay, this is Isaiah. Isaiah 56.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Okay. Thus says the Lord, keep you judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that does this, and the son of man that lay hold on it, that keep the Sabbath and from polluting it, and keep his hand from doing any evil.
Exactly. See, there's conditions to this. That's why we're trying to tell Jake, come back to your power. Your power is not everybody else's power. As Christianity that was given to us has taught us that it's for everybody. It makes no sense whatsoever. All right. These scriptures, Old, Apocrypha, and New Testament, were made for one people and one people only. All right. And these people have been having their behinds handed to them for millennia now. All right. The elite of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, know what's going on. All right. They know that the time is short. That's why you're seeing Salaki. So that's why you're seeing, things speeding up. You can tell by what's going on, like this wasn't well thought out. All right. It really wasn't. All right. So he knows his time is short. He's trying to hurry up and get things to where he wanted, establish this new world order. All right. Because they keep throwing out these code words. All right. This is the new norm, things of that nature. Let's see. Oh, go ahead.
Anyway, it came all the way. It started in China, but it came all the way here. And a whole lot of more countries, Germany.
Come. In record time.
Yeah. How did they do that? How did they do that? It just spread just like that. Germany, Japan, Iran, and Italy.
locked down the whole country. First, they were the first ones as a country, I do believe, to be totally locked down. All right. And you can tell there's a sinister hand in this because, if I'm not mistaken, it was in October, November that it was first mentioned, and it was those Israelis that did it. Come on now. Come on. But China is to blame. Not totally discounting China. You know, they're our enemies. Moab is our enemies too. But come on now. There's things that were happening. I believe China was on the verge of being declared the #1 economy in the world. And then all of a sudden this happens. There's an expression that says, it's too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence, all right? And that was too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. So we know certain people's hands, as they've always been, are involved in this, all right? Like I said, this goes back. Did you have anything else?
Well, wait till you finish.
Okay, this goes to a lack of faith on our people's part, all right? You believe, you trust in your oppressor. This is Matthew chapter 4 and 5. It says, and we're not telling you that, you know, because people are saying, well, you know, about these masks. Wear the mask, all right? But at the same time, we're not telling you to be reckless, all right, in a manner like this, what I'm going to read here. This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 5. It says, then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of Man, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Verse 7, Yahawashi said unto him, it is written again, it is written, thou shalt not tempt the Most High Yahawah thy power. All right, we're not saying because, you know, because you're going to have some jakes, hey, believe it or not, you're going to go out there, you know, I'm in the truth and all this, and I'm just, you know, cast caution to the wind. No, we're not telling you to do that, all right? Do what you got to do. This man's setting, you know, he's being petty. You know, he's got his own rules and laws. You know, he's just looking for a chance to you know, jack Jake up, all right? Wear the mask. All right, because now for the metro here at least, I know that it's the law now. You know, you got to wear your mask. So just wear the mask. Anything?
Yeah, I got, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go with, this is showing the G Jakes, they don't read the Bible, they don't understand the Bible, I'm not, you know. Okay, this is, let's see, 41 and, yeah, 41 and 21. Okay, I'm starting at 20. 41 and 20. That they may see and know and consider and understand together that the hands of the Lord has done this, and that the Holy One of Israel has created it. Produce your cause, says the Lord. Bring forth your strong reason. Save the King of Jacob. Let them bring forth and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things, what they be, that we may consider them. Know the later end of them. Declare us the things to come. See, the Most High, he asking them to show him what's going to happen in the later time. But right here, the Bible, it always showing us. What's that scripture? Written before time.
Romans 15 and 4.
Yeah,
I'll get it real quick.
yeah. It's showing us, you know.
Job 8 and 8 is another one. That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
it was written to us before time.
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. This is the comforter, all right? This is the comforter, not, well, I'm not even going to that. But, I mean, what does it say? Let me get this real quick. I'm going to read it verbatim. I don't want to mess it up. This is Sirach 39 and 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, got to meditate on these things, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. All right?
That's right.
Be occupied in prophecies. This is another one to go along with that. Because, it says in 2 Peter about, 3rd chapter about when Yahawashi comes back, it's going to be as a thief in the night, right? But here's the thing. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 4. It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's the thing. You're seeing these signs all about Matthew 24. Luke, is it 17 or 21st chapter? Luke 17 chapter, all right. And, it gives you, well, these things will happen when I'm on the verge of coming back. These are the things you look for, all right? So when that time comes, you're not going to be taken completely unawares. You're not going to freak out like these people that are not in the truth are going to freak out. Sure, some things are going to shake us, but not to the degree that it's going to shake them, Lord willing. All right. So if you didn't have anything else, I was going to close with scripture. I mean, if you got something else, bring it out.
Okay, I got one. I think I got one. Oh, let's see. Okay, this is Isaiah 43 and 7. Okay. Even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. Bring forth the blind people that have eyes, and the deaf people that have ears. Let all nations be gathered together, and let the people be assembled. Who among them can declare this, and show us former things? Let them bring forth their witness, that they may be justified. Now let them hear and say, it is true. They can't bring nothing. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know why it's happening. They like scientists. They said why they kill this person, and why they don't match with children. What? It wasn't designed for. It really wasn't designed for children. It was designed for to kill off most of these adults and shit. Like that. And they just they think they don't know when, they don't know how long. They don't have a vaccine yet. They really don't know how long it's gonna be here. And they kind of scared. They kind of scared they're gonna come back. They're in confusion. This confused. They got them real confused. And I got one more scripture. Okay, here, that's it. Okay. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light, and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what it is, you know. That's exactly what it is. They don't get it though. They don't get it, you know.
No, they weren't meant to. This is back at what you said Isaiah 43. This is Isaiah 41 and 21. It says, produce your cause, saith the Most High Yahawah. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth, and shew us what shall happen. Let them shew the former things what they be, that we may consider them, and know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. All right, going into this is the Most High and only way. uh, uh, what's the word? I can't think of the word now. But in any case, let your idols. All right, and these people are all caught up in idolatry. So what the Most High is saying, well, let your idols tell you the things to come. All right, bring them forth. There's plenty of verses in the scriptures that tell you, I'm not going to do it. Go ahead. Let your idols deliver it. Let them tell you. Let them prophesy for things to come. All right. Anything else you saying?
No, this is on there.
All right. So I'm gonna close with this because we had said that lack of faith on Jake's part, and that's one of the main reasons why we're in the predicament that we're in. In our power, 2/3 of our people are just gone. They're not gonna get it. No way, no how. All right. They've been cut off. Their eyes have been shut. But hopefully there's still some out there while there's time that may be on the fence. Those are the ones we're out here for, hopefully elect. This is Psalms chapter 116, verse 3. It says, the sorrows of death compassed me, and the pains of hell get hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. All right, it says, then called I upon the name of the Most High Yahawah. That name, that is very important. Who are you praying to, as I said on the outset?
That's right.
We're not talking about Christ or Jesus or none of that crap, all right? Those are not Hebrew names. That's not the name of the power of Israel. Then called I upon the name of the Most High Yahawah. O Yahawah, I beseech thee, deliver my soul. Gracious is the Most High Yahawah, and righteous. Yea, our power is merciful. The Most High Yahawah preserveth the simple. I was brought low, and he helped me. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for the Most High Yahawah hath dealt bountifully with thee. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, mine eyes from tears, and my feet from falling. This is the power that we pray to, all right? You got to get out of that plantation Christianity mindset, and this is for the people, again, who may be on the fence, all right? We're trying to tell you that's not it. It has never been anything good associated with our people and our precious power, which is Jesus Christ and any other that crap, all right? So we're going to end it here. Did you have anything else, Albert?
No,
all right, so with that, we hope whoever sees this is edified. All right, that's what we aim to do at the end of the day. All right, so with that, call halal Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Kadash. And of course, once again, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who told us his truth and who grew well. All right, salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and byways, pushing this truth, all honesty and sincerity, in hopes of, as I said, wake up the remaining, hopefully, light. So with that, Shalom and a bottle of law.